Recently, a lot of the fantasy and fantasy romance books I've been reading have really blurred into one because they all follow the same kind of plot line, but these are some fantasies and fantasy romances that I think are truly unique and just stand out to me. Jazadare, I have been talking about this book for such a long time and I feel like it's finally getting a little bit more hype that it deserves. This is an Egyptian-inspired fantasy romance, so we do have a good line of romance, but personally, it's the world and like the actual plot that drew me in about this book. Also have a trials element to it and so fun and so different. Forever Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. This is always going to tug at my heartstrings because I think Rebecca Ross writes some of the most beautiful fantasy romances out there. It's probably one of the most poetic, wonderful books I have read. Set on an island with spirits and some local girls have gone missing, so there's a good sense of mystery to it as well. You guys are going to be so sick of me because I will not shut up about this book, and that is The Will of the Many by James Islington. This was an instant 5-star read from me. This is truly one of the most unique fantasy books I have ever read. Whilst you're just trying to figure out this world in the first 100 pages, please push past that because this truly is one of my new Roman Empire books. Like, this was insane. Silvercloak by L.K. Stephen. This is just fun because I feel like it's a really good fantasy romance with a really dark atmospheric setting. It just doesn't feel like every other romance you've ever read, which is really fun. I have magic wands and I haven't read a fantasy book with magic wands in the longest time. It was so fun to have them as the leading element of our magic system. The Rose Bargain. If you're reading a fantasy because of the romance, like you're there for the romantasy, not necessarily the fantasy, The Rose Bargain is really fun. This is a YA fantasy. It is very much Bridgerton meets The Selection meets, I don't know, maybe Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. Basically every season, like in Bridgerton, girls will bargain with the queen to get more desirable elements, but then they have to give up something in return. Lastly, A Harvest of Hearts. If you want a cozy fantasy, like this is amazing, but it's still quite high stakes. Like you're still on the edge of your seat whilst reading it, but it has all the vibes of a cozy fantasy. I always describe this as Howl's Moving Castle meets Immortal Dark. That is the perfect description of this.